Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We often hear Christians running their mouth at Muslims. From Speaker's Corner to social media, Christians are attacking Muslims left, right, and center. I thought I'll remind them who this God they preach to Muslims really is. Now imagine a God who compares himself to the devil. Yes, this God compares himself to the devil itself.
But how it possible?
If the prophet is deceived and speaks a word, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet. Ezekiel chapter 14, verse 9. Interesting. God of the Bible is confirming he's a deceiver. Let me read it again. If the prophet is deceived and speaks a word, I, the Lord, have deceived that prophet. Now, here's the problem. Either Ezekiel lied about Yahweh, which completely destroys Yahweh's reputation, considering Yahweh is the one who caused Ezekiel to be deceived, so he wrote false about Yahweh, or Christians are lying that Yahweh is not a deceiver, making Ezekiel a liar and completely destroying the reliability of Ezekiel's writing, making it untrustworthy. So, which is it? Do you see the problem? If you say Yahweh is not a deceiver, then Ezekiel 14:9 is a blatant lie. Imagine Matthew 24:24. We read Jesus supposed to have said, "For false Christ and false prophets will rise and show great signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect." Why should you blame that prophet when the God of the Bible is the cause for that prophet to deceive? Do you see the problem? You cannot rectify this problem. And it gets worse. This is from Jeremiah. You deceived me, Lord, and I was deceived. You overpowered me and prevailed. I am ridiculed all day long. Everyone mocks me. Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 7. This is Jeremiah the prophet speaking. Was Jeremiah lying when he said Yahweh deceived him? Was he lying? Now, this is where it gets ugly. The language Jeremiah uses is absolutely unbelievable. The Hebrew word used in Jeremiah chapter 20, verse 7 is patah. Now, this same word patah is used in Exodus chapter 22, verse 16, which reads, "If a man seduces a virgin who is not pledged to be married and sleeps with her, he must pay the bride price and she shall be his wife." In other words, Jeremiah is saying that he was raped, seduced by Yahweh. Incredible, such harsh use of language. So you can now link this devilish act done by the God of the Bible. He's confessing that he deceives prophets. On the other hand, the prophet Jeremiah is complaining that he was seduced, raped by the God of the Bible. Literally, this is his cry. Even in Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 10, he cries out loud again that God deceived his people. This is the same God Christians want us to worship. Imagine this same God tricked his own people. You shall not delay to offer from the fullness of your harvest and from the outflow of your presses. The firstborn of your sons you shall give to me. You shall do likewise with your oxen and with your sheep. 7 days it shall be with its dam. On the 8th day you shall give it to me. Exodus chapter 22, verses 29 to 30. Notice the God of the Bible required the firstborn from the children of Israel. Now listen to what he says to Ezekiel roughly 1,000 years later. Moreover, I gave them statutes that were not good and ordinances by which they could not have life. And I defiled them through their very gifts in making them offer by fire all their firstborn, that I might horrify them. I did it that they might know that I am the Lord. Ezekiel chapter 20, verses 25 to 26. Incredible, absolutely disgusting. The God of the Old Testament confesses to Ezekiel that he made the children of Israel give their firstborn. Could you believe that? This is absolutely disgusting. Why? So he can horrify them. This is the God the Christians want us to worship, guys. Now ask yourself this question: which sane, sober person will accept such a God who deceives his prophets and his people? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.